Good morning, students. Myself, Samir Mandan, your SST teacher, and I welcome you in my third lecture of SST, Class 10, Political Science. Revision, this is revision lecture of power sharing, Chapter 1, Power Sharing. And we were there in topic 2, case study of the Belgium and Sri Lanka. And we have understand about the Belgium, how the ethnic composition exists there. And now we will understand about Sri Lanka. We'll see what is the social composition of Sri Lanka, and with the help of these two case study, we'll try to understand the power sharing, how the powers are being divided by the different institution or different organs of the country, and how they settle their differences among the people. So let's start the case study of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. We all are familiar with this name, Sri Lanka. Why? Because this is our neighboring country. Sri Lanka is an island. Sri Lanka is an island in the Indian Ocean and near the southern coast of Tamil Nadu. Sri Lanka is situated in southern coast of Tamil Nadu. It means just far away from the Tamil Nadu, little far away from the Tamil Nadu. And you all know it is our neighboring country. So it will affect the you seen you will see the Tamil Nadu is the attached state of Sri Lanka. It is in Tamil Nadu is in India, but it is very near or just little bit far from the Sri Lanka. It will affect the ethnic population of Sri Lanka. So let's see what are the differences between Belgium and Sri Lanka's ethnic composition, and we'll see it is not big in area. It is all about like you can take Haryana. Why? Because Haryana's population is 2.5 crores and its population is about 2 crore. So it is not populated than our Haryana. Sri Lanka has also diverse population. Sri Lanka has diverse population, and I must say each and every country has diverse population. In spite of all things, keep in mind each and every country has diverse population, and only the population diverse, and each has their right, and how they get their right, and how they get the justice for the weaker section or the minorities, only the through this power sharing or the institution or the organs of government. So India has Sri Lanka has also diverse population where 74% where 74% Sinhala speakers. In previous lectures we have seen the Belgium, how the France, Dutch and German people is there, what are there, and 70 same like Belgium and same like other country here also in Sri Lanka, 74% Sinhala speakers is there, and they the Sinhalas are the nat, native of Sri Lanka, and only 18% 18% are the Tamil speakers. 74% Sinhala, the natives of Sri Lanka, and 18% are Tamil speakers. And Tamil speakers are also divided in two groups. I told you before, it is only little far away from Tamil Nadu, will affect the ethnic group of Sri Lanka. So you can see here the effect of Tamil Nadu. 18% of Sri Lanka has Tamil speakers. So you can say Tamil speakers. There are two subgroups: Sri Lankan Tamil. Sri Lankan Tamil means native of Sri Lanka. These speakers are native of Sri Lanka. Maybe it is these are the just nearby of Tamil Nadu boundaries, or maybe they may speak they may speak Tamil, or 5% of Indian Tamil. How the Indians here, how the Indians reach there. While let I explain you. While colonial period, the Indian Tamils, maybe from Tamil Nadu, they went there, or their forefathers, Tamil's forefather, Tamil Nadu's residents, or Tamil Nadu people went there for the plantation work during colonial period. So who is the Indian Tamil who migrate from the India to Sri Lanka while colonial period, and they permanently settle there in the Sri Lanka. So their population is 5%. Means 18% of Tamils are divided into two groups who speak Tamil, and 13% are the native of the Sri Lanka, and 5% of migrant or Indian Tamils, you can say. So let I tell you how the ethnic composition you can easily see. 74% the natives, Sinhalas speakers, and 18% Tamil speakers. So you can easily see the majority of Sinhalas people in Sri Lanka and majority of Tamil speakers. And Tamil speakers are also divided in two groups, so two subgroups: Indian Tamil and Sri Lankan Tamil. So and let I tell you, most of Tamils are Hindus and Muslims. Most of Tamils means 18% are Tamils. Yes, we have seen, and they belong to which religion? Hindus and Muslims. While most of Sinhalas people means 74% of people followed Buddhism and Christianity. Means the population of Sinhalas followed Buddhism and Christianity. So we can easily compare the case of Sri Lanka with the case of Belgium. Both have similarities in ethnic composition. Both have same problem, diverse population. So we'll see in our next lecture how they settle the problem, or despite of these differences through the power sharing, through the power sharing. Why? Because this is our main topic, power sharing. We'll understand through this case study about the Sri Lanka and Belgium how they settled their problem through the power sharing. If they were not able to settle their problem, it may the cause of dividation of the state or country. Maybe Belgium, it may be divided into two groups, Dutch and German. It may also group Sinhalas and Tamils group. So, but we still here in Belgium and Sri Lanka, we can see easily since they are still there, and only the and how they settle their problem we'll see in the next lecture. So keep in mind these two cases, these two countries case study. With help of this, we'll understand the power sharing in our next lecture. Thank you.